Good evening. We present the news summary. The Seychelles Fisheries Authority has said that fishermen who catch octopus on a commercial basis will now need to get a yearly license costing 500 rupees. This measure took effect yesterday. The SFA says it is taking the measure to ensure that the activity remains sustainable. The manager of the Monitoring, Control and Surveillance at the SFA says the measures have been taken in consultation with fishermen involved in the business.
There has been a lot of concerns of overfishing and catching of juvenile octopus, which has now led us to the implementation of the framework. There will be no applicable weight or size limit for this for the implementation of the first phase of this framework, and there will also be no fishing closure. So that means the license itself is open, so 12 months round, where the fishers can fish whenever within the 12, whenever they want, within the 12-month period. The basis of this is for us to collect data. It's an open access fishery, so there are a lot of concerns, as I have mentioned, which makes it very difficult for the SFA to be able to put in place measures for us to be able to manage the fishery sustainably. So this, the licensing process will allow us to collect the data that we need for us to be able to make more informed decisions on management measures to put in place. This license is for commercial. So the minute you intend to sell your octopus, this makes it a commercial activity whereby you will need a license. So if you're harvesting or you're fishing octopus on a recreational basis, just for a small family dinner, then you will not need a license. However, again, I would like to emphasize, you will need a license if you are doing this commercially.
Whistleblowers play a crucial role in exposing corruption and wrongdoing, but without protection, many fear retaliation. So Seychelles has taken steps to draft a new law aimed at protecting whistleblowers. The new law was discussed as part of a regional workshop organized by the Anti-Corruption Commission on how whistleblowers could be better protected.
To officially open the regional workshop, Vice President Ahmed Afif spoke about how international best practices can help ACCS and other local organizations close the gaps in the proposed draft Whistleblowers Protection Bill. The workshop, organized by ACCS with the support of the United Nations Office for Drugs and Crime, UNODC, brought together government representatives, civil society organizations, and journalists from Seychelles, Maldives, Madagascar, and Mauritius. The new Whistleblower Protection Act that Seychelles is working on is designed to shield individuals who come forward with information on fraud, corruption, or abuse of power. The commissioner of the ACCS, Mede Silva, says that in order to fight corruption, organizations must also set up clear and safe reporting channels.
As a result of the whistleblowers bill, we would like all institutions to look at what they currently have and then possibly draft a policy and drop a policy and put in processes and procedures that's very clear and transparent, and that they are very clear in terms of the protection of the whistleblower. It's anonymity, it could be that, because if they want anonymity, but it's also to ensure that they are able to give their evidence in court and that the judicial system will be able to provide that safe space for them to do that. And further down the line, if they need protection for themselves and their family, that's something that we will need to look at.
The Minister for Transport, Anthony Dejac, has said that by July this year, the government will be able to announce which company has been selected for the Victoria Port Development Project. Minister Dejac was speaking in the National Assembly this morning and was answering a question from the Port-Glo MNA. He explained that 12 companies had submitted tenders, of which 7 have been shortlisted. From this group, the best bidder will be chosen, possibly in November. Minister Dejac also emphasized that significant changes had been made to the original concept of the project. He noted that they had thoroughly reviewed all the work done so far. And this was the news summary. More news at 8 p.m.